quickly you'd run and hide. So I'll hold my own as the eyes draw close. I'll smile wide when the sun is songbirds, lean in to hold you tight. Fill me up, I'll stash your secrets, holler me out inside. Find peace on a roller coaster, scream out but not when you're around. Keep it up as long as I need, as long as I keep it down, 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 sound. Only you could get through. Don't let me do this when I smile wide with the sun and songbirds, lean in to hold you tight. Fill me up, I'll stash your secrets, hollow me out inside. Find peace on a roller coaster, scream out but not when you're around. Keep it up as long as I need, as long as I keep it down, 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 yeah. Changes upon the wind, whispers rising within. Get out, out. Safe here, safe from another life. Something deadly, survive. Get out, out. I said the water runs deep and it runs right for you. Price come due, and boy, you got eyes on you. In the dusk, in the cold moonlight, in the rush and the rise, in the dead of the night, they come for you, waiting on the one and a one false move. In the hush through an unlocked door, in the back of the room where the shadows are pour, they come for you. So get up, get on the move, you got eyes on you. Echoing down the line, spirits screaming, your mind, get out, out. And you could swear to God that it's all under control, just a trick of the lighter, just a tickle in your soul. But in the middle of the night when it crawls inside with an inconvenient truth, only way you can explain it is, boy, you got eyes on you. In the dusk, in the cold moonlight, in the rush and the rise, in the dead of the night, they come for you, waiting on the one and a one false move. In the hush through an unlocked door, in the back of the room where the shadows are war, they come for you. So get up, get on the move, you got eyes on you. All the love that you've been shown, all the hands that led you home, all the peace that you have known, now it's found you on your own. The secrets that you keep, oh, they see you in your sleep. Just take it all from me, I got them crawling all over me too. I got them watching my every move. Eyes on you. In the dusk, in the cold moonlight, in the rush and the rise, in the dead of the night, they come for you, waiting on the one and a one false move. In the hush through an unlocked door, in the back of the room where the shadows are poured, they come for you. So get up, get on the move, you got eyes on you. Oh, you got eyes on you. Down buckets, they tower above us. Chance of getting through is 1,000,000 to 1. Just the kind of odds that I come to love. The tables been turning, and the white flags been burning. We're no longer nervous. Step into the plate and the game is up. Come into the part where we get the drop. One step forward, 1,000,000 to go. Hit where it hurts, but you should know we do this all day through the fire, day through the fog, day for the dreamers and the underdogs. We do this all day for the people, day for the town, day for the voices you've been drowning out. And ain't nothing gonna shake the faith. We're stepping in a breakthrough wave, but we do this all day like it's nothing. See the smoke rise, come running till we serve your comeuppance. Never in the world gonna get enough. Throw me in the fray and I'll light 'em up. One step backward, but still on the road. Mess with my mind, but we've been on. Day through the fire, day through the fog, day for the dreamers and the underdogs. Day for the people, day for the town, day for the voices you've been drowning out. And ain't nothing gonna shake the faith. You're stepping in a breakthrough wave, but we do this all day. One step forward, 1,000,000 to go. Mess with my mind, but don't you know I do this all day for the honor, day for the youth, day for my mentors and my mama too. I do this all day for my brothers, day for my girls, day for us weirdos all around the world. We do this all day through the fire, day through the fog, day for the dreamers and the underdogs. We do this all day for the people, day for the town, day for the voices you've been drowning out. And ain't nothing gonna shake the faith. You're stepping in a breakthrough wave, but we do this all day. We do this all day. We do this all day. It started with a blind leap, mad dashing through the streets, escaping off to the skies. It ended with a dig deep, dead last chance, believing, racing into the night. It's been a long time since the last time that I let you know where I've been to. Is nothing like you'd ever see at home. It's a long, long story full of curses and glory. Someday I'm gonna share it right. Been a long, long journey, but I'm not in a hurry, 'cause I never wanna say goodbye. It started with a blind leap, mad dashing through the streets, escaping off to the skies. It ended with a dig deep, dead last chance, believing, racing into the night. And now we run wild. Yeah, now we run wild. Been a minute since I checked in with reality. On my
Hello, everybody!
What's up?
What's up?
Welcome back I forgot everything that happened.
Let's say my anxiety. Ah!
Merry Christmas. Oh wait, no, we're a bit past that.
Now, Happy New Year. Wait, hold on. What day is it?
What year is it?
Oh my god.
We have calendars. That's what they're for. Just so I don't have to remember any of this stuff.
What's a calendar? No.
Oy, oy, oy. Happy month from Valentine's Day.
Oh god, Val.
Oh, don't tell me that. I don't want to have to think about like making graphics for an event that happens once in a year.
Man, I want to make Valentine's Day chocolates so bad, but I suck at it. But I have like the desire every year. I'm like, oh, this year I'm gonna be adorable. I'm gonna make these like little Valentine's Day candies, and it's gonna be amazing, and everyone's gonna love them. And then they just fall apart and they break, and they're like, ah, this looks terrible. This is terrible. I fucked everything up.
And then they hit you with that statement like, well, it's the thought that counts. And I was like, it just makes it worse.
That means you think it's bad.
No, it doesn't. The thought sucks. Can't believe it's
glad we're
2025
back.
already. Don't fucking do this to me.
Stop. No.
Happy leap year. Is this year a leap year?
It
Yeah.
is. Oh my
wow.
god, you wanna know what happened, Keston? Like day one of this new year, people were like, dear diary, day number 1 of 365, and then everybody was like, wow, they even got the leap year wrong. It's fucked, guys, it's over.
It's over. It's so over.
You know, I actually used to know somebody that was born on a leap year day.
Oh, I feel so bad for them. Well, actually no, because that means that they don't age. So they're like 5 right now.
Yeah. I mean, they do not conform to the normal standards of aging.
Wow, what a magical creature this one
Yeah.
is.
I have the appearance of a 40-year-old man, but in reality, I am 10.
My vocabulary is quite well for this age.
It's like, you ever seen the movie Jack? I'm that guy. It's me.
Nah.
That's me.
Yeah, D&D. How do we do this?
Sorry,
Go on, TM, tell us.
Just sorry, just before. Is the audio okay, everybody in chat?
Oh,
I have a new audio setup, so I need to check that everything's okay. Nobody's doubling up. Nobody sounds cringe. Yet.
I hope I sound cringe.
Yeah, you know what? Year of 2024. Let's just make cringe cool. Let's just do it.
Andy, I think you've got an overlay of a table that was used for the one shot on.
Oh, that might be what that is.
Yeah, it's covering all the people arms.
Oh,
My
no,
arms just
people
going
arms.
through the table.
Yeah, it kind of looks. I just realized, like, Maddie looks like he's actually got his hands on his knees, like, tell me a story.
There we go.
Yes, there we are.
Much better.
Pardon, Amy, a little fuzzy? Okay, let me do some turning up.
Oh.
I'm fuzzy because I'm wearing very fluffy clothes all the time.
I'm fuzzy because I am Irish and a man. It's kind of like a given. Hey, Faith and Magoda.
One of these days on this, you're gonna make an Irish little gnome, and I will be very happy.
One of these days.
A little too loud? Oh god. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Tell you what, if Maddie
Don't
ever
worry, I'm
learns
listening to the
polymorph-
stream too. I will let you know.
Professionalism.
Whoa.
Okay, I'm gonna turn Pat down. I'm gonna turn Amy down to 86. How's that? How's that? Say something.
Fuck.
It
Bitch.
sounded okay when I checked it out, but
Okay,
then again,
cool.
I wasn't speaking, so I might sound like shit, but that's okay. I'm
No,
fine
I'm
with
keeping
being the
an eye-
shitty one.
I'm keeping an eye on the audios, and you're not going above the yellow, so
Sweetness.
you
You know
should
what?
be
The delivery on the word "fuck" was good, but it doesn't tell me the backstory of Azalea. Can
What's
we
my
try one more
motivation
time?
What's my motivation to fuck?
Ah, much better. Let's use that take.
Okay, I'm gonna pay you for the change, but I'm gonna charge you for the change, please.
Damn it! Revision costs. We can't afford this. Get the AI.
Oh my
Jesus.
god!
Speaking of, I don't know if you guys have gotten it, but over here, I keep getting an advert that pops up and goes, "Worried about AI taking your job? Well, you shouldn't be worried about me." It just gets me every single time.
Oh my god.
This is a lady who goes, "Hi, I'm Amy."
You should definitely be worried about Amy. I am dangerous.
I know. I'm very well aware.
Amy's got the job of like 12 different people. Watch out.
Mhm.
Oh, it got worse. I learned how, properly how Twitch API works. So I'm just like, oh, okay, so I can control an entire moderation thing now from Unity. Cool.
Oh shit. Now she's 13 people. She can't be stopped.
I'm pretty sure one day we're just gonna have like Amy just put themselves within a computer, and it's just gonna be the Amy bot. Amy will do everything. The entire world would run better if it was just on the Amy bot.
To be
Damn.
honest, no, the moment one thing goes wrong, it would all panic and the world would just end.
Damn, I didn't delete the anxiety file.
No.
Once again, I still think that would be an improvement on this.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Wait,
Nah.
wait. Yeah, because something has to go wrong for it to fail.
Exactly.
Oh, that reminds me. Yes, thank you. Roll for Dukes.
Roll
AI
for
is
them
Amy
Dukes.
Intelligence. I've made that joke before. I'm very proud of that joke. when I
83,
made it.
holy shit.
That's-
Ooh,
That's a lot of ducks.
that's a
Holy
lot of
crap.
ducks for the new year.
One of the
That's 'cause
prisoners is just going to be 83 ducks in a trench coat.
Oh my god, it's the guy in the cell.
Mm.
We caught him because he's not even a real man.
Yeah,
He was
Sword
83
walks up.
ducks.
Sword walks up and goes, "Sister."
And
Oh,
and-
you're crazy.
Oh, we're fucked.
Wow, to be my sister.
You have to like be super nice because he's still like very powerful. It's like, oh, she's nice.
Really takes after the family, doesn't she?
oh god, you gotta be careful if he just like looks at you like, excuse me?
Or she was like, she was adopted. Oh,
She's 83
Dude,
ducks.
I don't know your life.
She's 83 ducks. I'm not an idiot.
Anyway, sister, let's get out of here.
Their code names is Quackers.
dreaded bandits, sword and quackers.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Tweez and quackers.
And then
Aw.
there's Jim.
And then there's Jim.
There was a point during our break where I was walking around with the dog and Andy, and I was just like, what was his name? And he's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, the guy that we were like doing the things with. We called them all the same name, or a combination of the name. I'm like, what was it? I just can't remember.
I'm pretty sure it's Jim.
Yeah.
It was Jim.
Jim 1, 2, and 3.
And it's okay. Jim will forgive you for this.
Also, so if she's 83 ducks, I'm gonna roll again to see how many have died since she's been down here.
Oh, no!
Why did this get so dark?
58, damn, that's quite a
That's
few.
a lot of ducks.
Holy
Fuck that.
shit.
So there's only 25 ducks left.
Damn.
Oh,
We have to get her out of here.
this place is quacked.
Well, the trench coat fits a lot better now,
Oh
though.
no, hold on. She was arrested for doing quack.
A
Ah.
crime most foul.
Oh, God. So, Sword, what's your real name? Donald, why do you ask?
It's like, hey, is that allowed? I know the mouse was. Is that allowed? Is that okay?
Oh, true! I can have him in here now. Sick.
Steamboat Willie's just sitting in one of the cages.
Oh my god.
Prison life changes you.
How could you do this, Mickey? Don't worry, I'm not associated with Disney anymore. All right.
Not in the slightest.
I'm free. He's just being let free as you come in.
Oh my god. He's been in here for 100 years. Whee!
I've done my time. See you, losers.
Come near me, I'll eat your family.
Oh shit.
I still find it so funny. The moment he left, got into public domain, 2 horror movies.
Oh, they were.
It's like
waiting
they
to
were
just
sitting
drop
on
that.
him.
You know they were.
Yeah.
I just wish they would get more creative and make like a romantic, like a sci-fi romance with Mickey. Like, why do they keep putting these characters in horror movies? That's too
Sci-fi
easy.
mystery rom-com.
I need to see some space fucking is what I need to see. Like, I don't need to be seeing like people getting murdered. I think they
Well, that
should
just
mix it up,
paints
be
an
crazy.
interesting picture.
Doesn't it? But marketable. And see, that's what's important.
I'm just like imagining Etsy at in a board meeting. It's just like, gentlemen, thank you for coming. Now, what would you say if I said the words Mickey Mouse fucking in space?
One clap starts.
Yes. Yes.
Whatever money you need, we will give you.
Main villain turns out to be Mickey.
No clap. You're not funny.
Gentlemen, Mickey Mouse, space, fucking. Goodbye. Just leaves the room. Are we supposed to follow her?
Does he even work here?
Yeah.
I
Just
think
some guy that walked into the building.
I think we're supposed to follow her now.
Wait, where's the coffee machine? Shit, she took it!
Oh man.
Right. I guess we should probably do D&D, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
I mean, we could.
This is pretty fun.
Yeah. I mean, we can make this last for 3 hours.
We are talkers.
Oh yeah.
I'm aware.
I like that about us. It's cute.
There's like 80 hours of footage for this campaign, and I would probably hazard to say 60 of that is talking.
What? No, probably
Not in
30.
D&D.
It is D&D, to be fair, yeah. So to be fair, all of it's talking.
It depends on how much of that talking is progress.
Yeah. Oh, okay. An hour.
To be
Oh.
fair,
Damn it.
I think it's fair to say most of us have the attention span of goldfishes. It kind of just happens.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
You
What were we talking about?
I'm a druid. I can be a goldfish.
That's true.
Prove the point.
Oh, that's the
I'm
point. If
literally
you turned
another
into a
water creature.
goldfish, would you remember how to turn back?
Ooh.
I mean, I know the actual answer because yes, you retain everything.
Yeah,
but,
I mean,
you know, still for
plus
for the joke.
yeah.
I mean, if you're asking me properly, like, no. I do one thing, and then I'm like, oh, cool! I don't know how I did that. And then it'll take me about a month to learn, so I guess I'd be a goldfish for a month.
That would just be a fun side story. It's like, we need to find another druid to fix her. She forgot how to do this.
Oh.
Oh, look at that face.
I finally got that to work. I'm so happy. It took me like
Yeah.
3-4 months to figure out how to get that to work again. All right. Anyway, DMing. Okay. All right. You're in a dungeon.
That's one half of the game.
He said the thing.
Okay. I've got him. All right, you've got him, man. Let's finish this.
Trying to psych yourself up.
Really good start. Come on. Okay.
Yes, I got him.
It's like, don't say dragon. They'll expect that. Now. You gotta change it up.
A dragon. Shit.
Fuck! Start over.
Okay. No. So where we left off, you had entered within the walls of the Palace of Brizo in search of the King of the Mermaids in order to alert them of the travesties that are going on outside. So that this situation of there is no war in Ba Sing Se can be fixed. To review, Thrask and Azalea slipped down to the center, underneath the palace with Sword in order to free his sister as promised. And Ica and Mardi entered in the front entrance alongside Kay Colrace in order to penetrate from the front and oh god, I'm so out of practice. Try and head directly to the king himself in the top floor. So far, you managed to. I specifically remember. Ica managed to nat 20 their way into a full access pass.
Yes, I do
Yeah, that's
remember
pretty
Kinda
cool.
sad. Yeah, I'm amazing. I went from I'm gonna be murdered to I'm a god when like 2 rolls.
Yeah. I don't know how that happened. And Marty on his way into potentially Madam Bass.
Potentially into who now?
You heard me. Had conjured up a date with Madam Bass with his knightly backstory. Now, we begin again at the behest of Thrask and Azalea, entering the doorway to the other side of the prison with Sword and Jim.
Oh, good. His name is still Jim.
Yes. I will never ever change that. He is the most important character here. If he dies, the campaign is ending.
Oh, okay. Azalea kills Jim.
Don't you
I'm
dare
kidding.
Wow, I see how it is. Okay.
don't you dare fuck with the greatest OC ever created.
Okay, so yeah, we did just we had Sword knock out the guard that was on the side here in this
Yes.
side office. After I did like a little silence spell action, he got the keys,
Mm-hmm.
and I remember looking at a ledger. that
Pip
showed the
loves
prisoners
Jim,
and such.
Luna's best character.
And I remember seeing, well, it said different things like murder, thievery, and such, but Sword's sister was on there, and it was listed as conspiracy.
Yes.
Okay. And there was another cell, an F cell, that was just marked as death. And I took the paper with me. And I think that's
Yes.
where we left off.
That is basically where we left off, yes.
Wow.
Wow.
Notes, baby.
Thank God.
So, I think we were just opening this door.
yes.
And I was looking across this bridge with detect magic to see if there was any kind of hidden bits across this bridge as you'd walk to it.
Yes, you were. Well, as you do detect I believe you usually detect magic, and you didn't detect any kind of you can't see it. There's no magical aura of any kind approaching that you can see.
Okay. And the bridge itself, it looks like all the stonework is pretty uniform. There's nothing that looks like it's sticking out or anything weird about it.
What is your active perception? Or your natural
15.
perception? Yeah, you look around. You can see that the workmanship on this is quite fine. It appears to be standing, and appears to stand for the next 100 years at least.
Okay, cool. I'll just look back at everyone and said, coast appears to be clear. I say we can proceed to the next entryway here.
Sword and Jim both expertly nod.
Right, so a motion for I forgot I'm still in my southern villain mode, so
Yeah,
I
I
should be
was,
talking
I
in
was,
that.
I was actually just about to have Azalea just sit there and like whisper to you, "Where'd your accent go?"
It's dusted down here. It can cause problems. You should know this by now.
I actually completely forgot about it.
Yeah,
Oh my
I just thought of it
God.
I
right then,
did
too.
not. I don't know why. It just reminds me of KFC every time I hear it.
I mean, for good reason.
Yeah, once we get out of here, we're gonna have a nice bucket of wings, drumsticks.
That
Oh.
sounds on brand for Thrask, actually, though.
Oh yeah, Thrask would love that. All right.
Oh God.
Okay, so coming up on this door here, do I notice like these bits of stone like that are on the side of this bridge here on this, like right next to it, over here and over here?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Are they like right next to the bridge, or are they like further down? Like, how does it look?
I would say that they are probably like a good like 5 feet at least down.
Okay, nothing too bad. Now the question is, we don't know if there's anybody on the other side of this door. How do I... Yeah, that's how I do that. I wonder if... I'm trying to think if there's a way to tell if somebody is. I'm assuming the door doesn't have any, like, openings at the top or the bottom to show any kind of shadow.
No, this is a very similar door to the one that you just passed. Slightly less security on it, but this one only has the one lock on it.
One lock. Okay. Well, it would be good to try and I don't notice any magic on the door itself either.
No.
Okay, cool. So it sounds like... I mean, I don't know if I want to have everybody on the bridge in case there's like a person behind there, but, you know, multiple people could, you know, overpower the person really quick as well.
You've done a pretty good job of not being caught so far.
Mm-hmm. And it's a pretty far distance away from everybody else that's in the main section of this dungeon, so we may be safe to unlock it. I'll motion for Sword to see if he can lockpick this lock.
Okay. He approaches up, takes out his tools of the trade, and begins tinkering away. It's like, yeah, you see him trying to fix it all up. And let's see. Oof. Okay. He tries to and he unfortunately one of the lockpick he was using snaps out of his hand. And he gives a slight oh.
Everything all right?
Yeah. And he just gestures you to a moment while he puts his head to the door.
Mm-hmm.
As after a couple of seconds, after a couple of seconds, he doesn't hear anybody coming, so he goes for it again.
Okay. While he's doing that, I'm also just going to, just to be proactive, can I also, like, look straight up at this area? Like, is there anything weird that looks like it's suspended over the bridge or like on the roof of this area?
The walls that are opposite you on the bridge are probably about as tall, like are taller than you are, but they have like slatted windows, so you can see through it, but you wouldn't be able to get through it. And
Okay.
over the top is basically sort of like stone bars almost covering it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
While you've been doing that, he signals, you hear it like, and he signals you that he's managed to get the door open.
All right.
He begins to push and creak it open. And as he does, he can see that there's another door inside.
Does he say if there's anybody else in that little space?
He looks around it and very quietly, and he signals that there's nobody there, but there is another door.
Okay. All right, so should be able to move inside that space then. What does the new set of doors look like?
New set of doors are pretty are compared to the ones you've come across, pretty flimsy. Something that the guards are designed to be able to go in and out of, but be able to lock on this side you're on very quickly if necessary.
Okay. Any kind of like a viewfinder or anything through the doors, or are they just solid as well?
No, they have essentially like sort of like so like for the very like a very thick, very strong glass basically.
Oh, so you can see through it.
Oh, you can definitely see through it, yes.
Okay. So yeah, before I, put myself in like full view, can I kind of like peek through the area to see what I can see?
Absolutely. As you look through, you can see two guards posted at the either end of this.
Okay.
And you can see let's see your view. Yeah, you in this one over here, you can see somebody leaning up against this side of the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And the same for this one.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest of them, you don't really have a view of anybody.
Okay. All right. So I'll just motion everybody else. Say, we've got two guards posted up inside here. There are prisoners inside there too. Can't tell who's who, but we do have security watching on the inside.
Sword takes a look through the windows. It's quite dusty down here and quite unkempt, so you can see through them, but not really vague, not great details. It's all pretty vague.
Mm-hmm.
We need to get in. I can't tell.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's a way to deal with them quietly, or if we'll actually have to get our hands a bit more dirty.
We've kept it stealthy so far. If we make too much noise, they'll come in from behind us. We need to do this quick and quiet, I think.
Mm-hmm. I do believe you're right. Now, how do we go about that? If you don't mind, I'm going to start looking through some of my things here.
Yeah, no, take your time. I could move over to Iker and Marty while you try to figure out what to do.
Yeah, if they're cool with that, I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, give you two some time to figure out what you want to do.
Oh, quick question. The bridge that we went across, could you, like, see water from it?
Through the windows, yes. Well, it's kind of like the hole. It's like basically got holes in it, but not enough for you to like go like anyone to go through. But yes, you can see the water.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I have so many rooms. Okay, there we go. Right. Okay. We flip over to where we left off with Marty and Ica. Ica, you were it seems to be you were kind of exploring around a little bit more. This place surprisingly empty and void of other people other than Madame Bass and Marty themselves. But as you're walking around, you notice it's extremely well kept. It's beautiful decoration. Everything is kept spick and span. To the point where they even have their own cleaning areas, a little resting place, a place for entertainment and dinner and that sort of thing. And Marty, the room that you are in is a beautiful dining room with about 8 or so chairs in it. And from what Madame Bass has informed you before, this is the head servants' quarters that would be for the people who would deal with only the king or anyone of the higher ups.
Oh.
Madame Bass has having invited you into that into the room, begins to sort of look you over and says, "Stay right there. I'll prepare you something nice, dear."
Oh, believe me, I ain't going anywhere.
And she kind of like runs her hand across the table as she heads on over into this direction. The door she keeps the door open, and you can see her kind of like moving left and right past the door, preparing and picking up various things.
Okay. Can I take a look around the room and see, well, like from where I'm sitting, can I look around and see if there's anything interesting or suspicious?
Yes. What are you looking for more specifically? Like,
See if there's like any pictures of like King or Caspian or like anything that would like kind of have to do with the mission in general.
okay, so stuff directed towards the king and the mission. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, as you look around, you can see it again, like adorned beautifully. Some like bookcases to the left, and sort of like a hunting trophy, sort of like at the top. Something which is something that you would be very unusual considering you're under the water right now. And to the right, there's basically some cupboards to hold various things. Some beautiful windows behind you. This place has almost been made to look like where the outside world, almost, essentially, to kind of fool your mind into believing a kind of like a paradise, almost. Upon the wall over here, you notice a picture of what looks like a very regal gentleman individual. And then along the next one, just behind you, a similar sort of one, but clearly aged a bit, and the individual clearly of an older generation.
Okay. Do I notice anything recognizable about them, or are they just completely blank to me?
Give me a history check.
Okay. A boop. That's a 12.
Okay. Yeah, you can hazardous a guess that the old one might be the old, like an older reigning individual, but you don't know their names or who they are or anything like that. Hey, Dan, thank you for the subscription for 14 months. Thank you so
System
much.
says, Dan Warrior 101 has reason for 14 months with message.
Maddie kinda
I'm
looks it
trying to
over
sub,
and,
but
like,
I'm not sure
speaks
if
in a
it's
raised
doing it
voice so you
right.
can still communicate
TWT.
with Madam Bass in the other room.
Hey there, Dan Warrior
The
101.
portraits are really nice.
I see you're
I
trying to
take
sub,
it they're
but don't worry,
your royal,
I'm here to
your
help.
Royal Highness?
Just sit back, relax, and let the magic happen. We'll make sure you're
Sorry, Pip's
properly
talking.
subbed in no
Oh,
time.
it's fine.
All right, there we go. So you were saying about the it being who you
Yeah,
try
like-
to ascertain who they are, basically.
Yeah, clarifying.
She kind of like pops her head back and looks over at what you're talking about. Oh yes, the one right behind you. That was the old reigning king. Oh, what a lovely gentleman he was. And the one further from you is the present king. Lovely man.
Wow. This one's certainly aged too. How long was he in reign for?
Oh, let me see. Oh, I mean, mermaids age a little bit differently from you, dear. He was there for a good 100 or plus years at least.
Goodness. And I noticed they did a really good job making the castle feel like the surface. Is that sort of a little secret passion of our Royal Highness?
Oh yes, when this was redesigned, His Highness wanted to make sure we felt right. Wanted to make sure that we could kind of explore in our strange way, but he absolutely loves the world outside of here. Not just he loves exploration, as do we all. It's in our blood.
I see. I'm just writing that down for myself. Don't worry about it. I'm just taking notes here.
Damn, season 2 and he's taking notes.
He's doing it! Huh. Maddie kind of leans back and thinks to himself, like, that's interesting, man. If he enjoys the outside world, don't you think he'd be the first one to know about what's going on?
Dun dun dun.
This gets more curious and curious. Maddie kind of clears the throat. It's like, so, tell me about this Caspian fellow.
You bring up that name, and you kind of see her kind of stop what she was doing. And she kind of pokes her head around, and it's just, I didn't know you'd know such a name.
Oh, I heard the name pass by at the party, and seems he was pretty reputable there. So I was curious what his deal was.
The dinner will be ready soon. Don't worry. And she kind of goes back to what she was doing.
I don't know if I should prod further. Everything is going pretty good so far. Maybe try a few more moves, and then maybe I'll get it out of her. Well, Maddie just kind of clears his throat and sits back, like, all right, don't want to push it.
Well, while you're doing that, Aika, what are you doing?
Ika's staying as far away from the date as possible so he doesn't throw up. But he's also trying to go and, I guess, go further up, because I have a little pass. I believe what I was doing before was trying to sort of utilize the pass as an excuse to go figure out where the king is. So I think I was going upwards. So do I see any staircases, perhaps?
From where you are right now, no, you don't. But as you walked there, you can remember seeing some more to the north. So like a stone and a red one, covered in like red velvet sort of thing.
All right. All right. Does it seem like one of them goes any other direction than the other one, or are they just kind of both?
Unusually, they both seem to lead to the same spot. an odd choice of decoration, but this whole place is very odd for a mermaid.
All right. Well, then I'll go up the red ones because that's interesting.
Okay.
Living on the side of danger. One false move and I'm sliding back down.
Trying to find the appropriate music.
Music change.
The music's been here for so long. I've got to remember what each one is. Okay.
Oh, well, that's comforting.
So as you head up the stairs, and you go to kind of like grasp onto the doorknob, it begins rattling before you touch it, and it swings open with a purpose. Standing in front of you, an individual pushes the door open. The individual stands like over you. Their garbs that they're wearing extravagant and reflective of their wealth. Their wide open collar displaying gilded serpents, intricately designed golden gauntlets, and a noticeably bright blue and pointy steel-tipped boots. Finally, a decorative golden mask, gilded in the shape of a typical masculine mermaid features. And they look down. They look down on you, and closes the door behind them. Could you roll a perception for me?
Yeah. Okay. 20. It's not a nat 20, but it's a 20.
Oh wow. Okay. Second. As he turns around and closes the door, you notice he holds onto the doorknob, and he kind of appears to. You hear something whispering behind the mask, and you notice as he removes his hand, there appears to be kind of like almost like a goldish dust covering the door handle.
Mm.
And he turns to you, and you can see his eyes through the mask. They appear to be a sort of like almost like dirty amber. As he waits for you to move out of the way and down the stairs.
Just with their eyes, do I recognize them? You don't have to say who it is, but like, do I recognize them?
No.
No. All right.
Oh, just give me a roll anyway, just to see. Who knows?
Perception or?
It's a history. If
That's
you're
a
trying
good.
to recognize
Hold on. Let me. I've got to get your guys' things up. Give me a second. Oh, I am logged in still. Fantastic.
Hey.
I wish I knew the feeling.
Good music, by the way.
Yeah. All right. God damn it. Give me a second. God damn it. Okay, hold on. I've got to. I forgot I unsubscribed from D&D Beyond. Back when all that bullshit was going on with them. I'm gonna have to resubscribe. Give me a second.
That's okay. So chat while he's doing that. How you guys doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
What you thinking about?
You're looking cute.
Especially you in the back over there. I love you just say some random name and see if someone acknowledges it. It's like, looking good back there, Steve. It's like, oh.
I would love to do that, to just screw with somebody one day. It's just like you got a normal stream. It's just like, Steve, stop it! No, stop!
John, stop watching us on the toilet.
Oh,
Put it away.
Jamal, we'll talk about this.
Kevin, your mum told me to tell you to stop doing that and call her. She misses you.
Brad, are you listening? Brad, this is for you specifically, Brad. Not that one, Brad. The other Brad. You know who I'm talking about.
Bradley
Jessica, your dad
Bradlinson.
said to drop the money off at the bank. Did you do it?
God, 'cause
Okay.
you might have one person who's just like, oh my god, that what?
How do they do this?
Right, I now have your sheets up, and let's see. It's not going to be insight. Historical events, legendary people, past disputes, loss of... Nah, that's just not going to be history. It's probably just going to be perception, to be honest. Oh, actually, hold on. What about the investigation? Make clues based on... make deductions based on clues. No, yeah, you're making a deduction based on basically a very tiny clue. So give me an investigation.
The one that's -1.
Oh,
Advantage
a good.
+8. Okay, great. Glad we got on here.
Well, for example, if
Oh,
you were
it's a
just
16, that's not bad.
if you were just trying to see their eyes, then it would be perception. But you're trying to make a assumption. So okay, so 16. You kind of stare into their eyes very slightly, as taking in every moment you can to kind of absorb it in, and you get a faint kind of feeling that just like these look strange to me, like a niggling little feeling in the back of your head, but you've got nothing concrete on this.
Got it. Okay. Can I do like some form of like I don't know, like some check to see if there's anything with the gold dust thing? I don't want to touch it if it's like dangerous or something.
Yeah, give me an arcana.
Okay. Another -1.
Good.
Oh, nice. 17. That's not too bad.
Wow.
Wow, damn. Yeah, that's definitely enough, I'd say. With the, as you notice the gold dust, you have you remember learning about this with your time on the in the streets. That when you were stealing some things, you noticed that some of the more expensive areas with the more higher nobility would use this as a form of arcanically locking their door.
Okay. All right. Oh, Ika's normal response here would be completely different. What Ika feels like Ika can do right now.
Ika is feeling Ika-like.
Actually, let me-
Ika-like.
I love it when she said it's Ika time and then Ika around all over the floor.
It's Ika time!
That sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
Because you're taking too long, he begins to beckoning you to go down. So, and you hear from behind the mask. No entry and further along. I apologize.
Okay. Sorry, I guess I must have made a wrong turn.
It seems you have. Now
All right.
please, get out of my way.
Alright, Ika's gonna go down the stairs without saying anything else. And when he goes down the stairs this time, though, the moment he feels like he gets out of his sight, I'm going to hide.
Oh, that's an intimidating looking man.
Right, so you're heading down the stairs.
Yeah. As
Okay.
stealthily as possible, and then hide.
Okay, as you begin heading down the stairs, you feel his hands on your shoulders. This is no place for a child. Come with me.
Oh, well, you know, sir, I actually have someone just downstairs that I'm waiting on. So, I'll be fine. I actually have a nice little pass that allows me to be here.
Do you show him the pass?
Yeah. Oh, no. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm going to, it is pinned on me. I've put this little pass, so I'm going to, like, kind of shimmer it like it's a little badge and then turn it away from him because I don't want him taking it.
He kind of looks. He as you were showing it him and then put it back. He looks around at it. It's interesting. Not something I remember implementing. May have to have some words. And as you're heading down the stairs here, he kind of turns you. He attempts to kind of turn you towards the southwest. So, this way. Oh my god, why did it pick the color for me to be the worst fucking color? I know, camouflage green.
Do you like the color of old pea soup? Nope. Well, too bad. That's the one you got.
Right, there we go. Thank God. And he still has not let his hands off of one of your shoulders. Come with me.
I could just kind of turn his shoulder a little bit and then walk backwards and be like, you know what? I've got a pal just right over here, and he's going to book it and hide.
You wait, hold on. What are you doing?
Walking backwards, jerking my shoulder away from his hand, and going like, no, I got my friend over here, book it, and then hide.
Oh, I don't
Somewhere
think it'll be
these
that
trees.
easy.
Okay.
Well, I have pretty
let's
decent
see.
like stealth, so I'm hoping if I can get away from him, just for
I
a
mean, you might be
second.
out of stealth, but let's see if you can even get out of his grasp.
He's like grasping me.
Well, he's got his hand on your shoulder, so, and he's got his eyes on you. Like, hiding in plain sight is a skill that you have to have, like,
I see.
directly. And if somebody's got their, like, if they're literally holding you, it's,
I didn't realize he was holding me.
yeah, he's
I thought it was
essentially
more like-
holding you. He's not letting you out of his sight.
Alright.
So you could give me an acrobatics check.
Well, now I'm all like, well, if he's holding me, then I don't think that'd be a good idea, because I don't want to trigger him to think that I'm fighting him, you know? Like, it's almost like reaching for, like, your pocket and people think you're armed, you know? Like, I don't want to do that. So I think instead I will just kind of walk with him.
You're just gonna walk with him. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, he's walking behind you. and he kind of guides you towards over here. And you emerge through a door. And Marty, you see emerging through the door, Ica, with the description I gave you before, an individual nearing your height, where with his golden hands, gauntleted hands over Ica's shoulders.
Maddie kind of quickly shoots up like as an instinctive reaction, like, young ward, who is your new companion here?
It appears someone who is directing me in a better spot. I've gone the wrong way, it appears.
Ah, well, the castle is rather large. I thank you for bringing my young ward back to me, kind sir.
He looks at you with a disdain you could only imagine someone else, like the devil themselves, giving you.
Ooh.
He continues to kind of hold you, Ica, and then he sits you down on the table. He begins to walk behind you, and he heads to this seat. Maddie, you can see Madame Bass in the other side, and she is frozen. To which then she goes she disappears into the back of the kitchen and begins cooking up a storm, faster than you've ever expected.
It seems you command quite a presence here.
He looks over to you again, and then looks back to Madame Bass. Madame Bass, I did not realize I would be having guests. What is the meaning of this? Frozen solid, she comes out, placing the like silver plating and everything directly in front of him, and filling up a wine bottle, a wine glass, and brings out the meal for him that she was making for you. She places it in front of him, and she just bows her head towards him. I'm sorry that it won't happen again, and my deepest sympathies, please. And you can clearly tell that you're not supposed to be here.
Maddie speaks up and it's like, before you reprimand Madame Bass here, this was my doing. She just caught my attention so enormously that I wanted to spend the evening with her. I did not mean to step on any rules broken here. I'm terribly sorry.
He begins to he picks up his utensils as he begins to cut the meal in front of him, and he looks over towards you. If our palace can be infiltrated for the needs of fornication, then we have some serious things to talk about. Ooh, now let's see. And he looks over to you, Ica, as well. And he looks back down at his dinner. Were you aware? A facial perception depends on identifying specific features such as eyes, nose, and mouth, and on perceiving specific spatial arrangement of those features. The average individual will be able to remember 10,000 and recall 5,000. The mind is truly incredible. However, even with all this capability, your specific arrangement escapes me. Who are you?
I am Sir Toren of the Iron Curtain. I hail from the surface. This is my young ward. Kindly introduce yourself, young ward.
Aika is not keeping his eyes off of him. Not Madi, but the stranger. He's looking him up and down from his feet to his hair to his hands. He's not saying anything. He's not afraid. He's just staring at him.
He turns back to you, Marty. It seems you do not command much respect here, Sir Torin.
He is currently in training, and it seems that a stronger commanding presence is in the room. It seems I should learn to outmatch it, or at least equal it. Now, you are a no. You have no right to give me your name, because I am not here against the wishes of the castle. But I would be most grateful if I could get your name, sir.
He puts both of his utensils down, and he lifts up his mask very slightly to pet under his mask and clean his mouth. You have entered my home, and you demand my name?
It was more so a request, but it seems I've stepped over a line.
Your presence has stepped over a line. Be sure the people responsible for allowing you in here will be dealt with. Now get out of my domain.
Maddie stands up and looks to Madame Bass. Is it all right if she leaves with me? She was the brawn who brought me into this room, and I would need her to help me get out.
Oh, no. You will be escorted by my guards.
Can I roll a persuasion check to see if I can get him to change his mind?
Oh yeah, good luck.
Okay. I insist. 30.
Oh wow, and that and what was that? 11 or?
Yeah, 11.
Oh, 11. Okay. Can you give me your persuasive reasoning?
I would like this encounter with Madame Bass to end on a much nicer note. I believe she deserves more than that. Do you not agree?
He sits and looks around slightly. And he looks you up and down. And he kind of thinks for a moment. You say you were from the surface, correct?
Yes.
Interesting. It just so happens that, upon entrance of this incredible city, an orc, a small mermaid, a druid, and a lizard. Now, I find you, two of you, in my domain. That seems odd, does it not to you?
I find that the world is a very interesting and unique place, and sometimes the smallest chances, while may seem like coincidence, are merely just the way things are.
You have a way with words, Mr. Tolrin.
It comes with the line of my duty.
No. I am no fool. And it appears that you are not either. So, why are you really here?
Marty looks over to Aika to see if I can get a no verbal read on what we should do.
Aika is just, he's maintaining that eye contact. He is not shaking. He does not seem like he's going to move. He is just eyeing this guy. He's
Hey,
watching-
Wolfsong, thank you for the raid.
System says,
He's
Wolfsong
watching
913 has rated the channel with 5 viewers.
From what you can
Woohoo.
probably tell with
Look at
Aika,
that. Wolfsong
he
913.
doesn't seem to
You
have
rated the
the
channel with
intentions
5
to
awesome viewers.
leave.
Welcome, welcome, my friends.
Marty
Get
takes
ready
deep
for a
breath.
wild ride filled with
Well,
laughter, mischief,
In
and
truth,
endless
I
fun.
was wanting
Let's
to
make this
enjoy
raid
a
one to
wonderful
remember.
evening with this lovely, lovely lass here.
But in reality, he leans over and gives this gentleman a very piercing and sincere look.
My deepest desire is to meet with your king. However, it seems I'm not allowed at this moment.
Okay.
Nimbat.
And what possible reason would you have to meet with the one in charge?
Well, it would be a couple of things. Perhaps get my young ward a little bit more regal training to see how things are going down here and how.
He cuts you off at that point as, this is a kingdom. We are not at your discretion to raise a young ward.
Oh, I had a feeling. There may be, perhaps, the other reason. It seems, based on the room we're sitting in right now, someone is quite a fan of the surface. Now tell me, does the king know how the surface is going?
You hear him kind of chuckle underneath the mask a little bit. And you kind of like a breath out the nose sort of thing, and then looking down. I see. And he puts his meal down and takes takes a gulp of the wine, and then takes another one, and then takes another until it is gone. And he puts it back down as he stands up. I believe there is business that we can do. Please follow me.
Can I do an insight check to make sure he's not leading me to my death?
Please come over here to this knife.
Just for a moment,
Yeah,
just
you could do an insight check on him.
It's not weird. It's not weird. It's not weird.
25.
So you take him, you look him up and down, and you try to judge his body language, and the way he said this. You can definitely tell that you have hit a nerve, and you don't see murder in him, but you. Again, you've annoyed him, you've hit a nerve. You don't see, like, bloodlust in his eyes. you from what you can tell, he's not a fan of you, but clearly you have given him something to think about.
Okay. Manny takes a deep breath and stands up and says, very well. Young lord, I believe it is our time to go. And then he looks over to Madame Bass and smiles and winks. Until the moon lets our paths cross again, my dear.
She puts her head down and has basically not stopped bowing this whole time.
Okay. All right. Following this lovely individual. Sure hope nothing bad happens.
Sure hope we don't skip and die. Oh no, is that a trap door?
You need that meme with just Iker, and it's just, I'm in danger!
I feel like someone's done that before, haven't they?
They might have.
I feel like I've seen that on the Discord somewhere.
Okay. Well, he gestures for the two of you to go down the corridor that you came from.
Okay. Walking with caution here.
No, this one. Sorry, the one they came
Oh,
from.
this one.
And he comes from behind, and basically guides you both to the doors that you came from. That he came from.
Okay, so up here.
Yeah. Moving you. He approaches the door, and whispers something behind his mask. And twists the door, and it opens with a of like and begins to like, and kind of like it glows very slightly blue, and lets you on in.
All right. Away we go.
Okay. Back to prison.
Yay!
Oh, God. I'm like on pins and nerves right now.
Yeah, I was about to piss my pants. I'm gonna go leave and do that now.
Cry in the corner. Bye.
You feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Thank God you have like a high. By the way, so you rolled, what was it? You rolled a 25 on the insight. He rolled 19.
Whoosh.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Way to go,
God,
Bard.
Bard. Let's go.
It was uncomfortably close.
That was a good challenge too. I like talking to a guy who's definitely could kill me, and I'm like, no, I want to talk back first.
Super tense, yeah.
Well, it's not over yet. But anyway,
I know.
let's see what happens down here. Right, so did you manage to formulate what you wanted to do?
I believe we've got an idea of something we'd like to do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw the math. Kentucky Fried Chicken recipes.
Actually, that made me think of.
You boys must be famished.
I'll have them mesmerized by my 11 herbs and spices. I just have to
Is that what the color spray spell is, really?
Oh, spice spray. Hang on a sec. I just gotta pull something up here.
Yeah, take your
to
time.
Help me out. Where is...
Just imagining they smell it and they're like, wait a minute. I only smell 10. He's an imposter.
Okay. Filter. Okay. Okay, just gotta look for one more thing here.
I just imagine for this entire time, while everything else has been happening upstairs, is just Azalea and Thrask just huddled in a corner somewhere, just going.
Well, while Keston was just whispering, then I was imagining like the confused lady with the math going past her head.
Ding, 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 ding. Okay, I think we have an idea of what we'd want to do.
Okay.
I just gotta pull up the page here. I'll actually ask Sword to step away from the door. And, well, so it looks like it's not locked. The door doesn't look like it would have a lock on it, right?
Correct. This is something designed for the guards to be going in and out of.
Mm-hmm. And I'll have Azalea step up next to me. And I'll whisper in, I'll look back at Sword and said, "This should work quite well." Said, "We're gonna make sure that they aren't able to use their original tools like they would think, because they ain't gonna have the hands to use them right." And I'll whisper to Azalea, it's like, "You polymorph the one on the left, I'll polymorph the one on the right."
Yeah, and then she's just gonna she's gonna make like a weird shape with her hands that
Oh
look
my
like
God.
the shadow of what we want to turn it
Oh.
into.
My
Uh-huh.
God, that's the plan.
You guys
Yeah,
are
that's the
awesome.
plan.
I
I
love
mean,
it.
it works. It definitely works, but it definitely sounded like a. Okay, I'm gonna bounce something off of this angle and go to this.
Nope, it's a little bit more, a little bit more simpler than that.
All right.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
All right. So we'll just go one on the count of 3. We go in. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. We swing open the door and we both cast polymorph on either one of these guards.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever one is easiest to view from our line of sight.
Yeah, the polymorph has a range of 60 feet, so that you more than cover that. It's only an action, so that's fine. It is verbal, somatic, and material. So, but the material is a caterpillar cocoon, so that's something that Azalea would have on her, just in her hair. Doesn't need concentration, but that's fine. Okay, yeah. I mean,
Wait, I was gonna say, so instead of I'm in danger for me, it's my hair's a danger.
For you
Cool.
specifically.
all right, what are you turning him into?
Sloth.
Slavs.
They can't run away that way, and we can pick them up and put them in a jail cell.
No, stop.
I'm gonna get you.
Yep, sloth time.
All right, let's. Do I even have a sloth?
Just
Okay.
go grab a picture of what was it? The
Oh,
fast
yeah,
one
Flash.
from.
Oh,
Okay.
Wait. Who are you?
You enter on in and you notice they were already sloths.
Oh,
No,
Oh my god.
well,
that's the
problem-
conspiracy.
The problem solved itself.
You're fortunate
if
you've
you-
made them double the sloth.
If you go into the art section in the Roll20 thing, you can actually just pull out like the ape art for a creature. It would work.
Monkey. It's
Ooh,
alright, I've got something. Don't worry.
You could use Flash from Zootopia or Sid from Ice Age.
That's it.
Oh,
Should just be a one of each.
Oh my god, please be Sid from Ice Age.
I had the name Sid, and I'm like, where the hell's Sid from? Because Andy's like Flash. I'm like, oh, that's the one from that. What the hell was I thinking of then?
Right.
Get the sauce.
The peak of John Leguizamo's career, next to Luigi.
I mean, basically the same.
Yeah, you know what? It's gonna only mean one thing. We need to see Luigi dressed up as Sid, or vice versa.
Oh, we can't. It's taking a while to load, so I probably shouldn't do that. I was gonna try to do a GIF, but
Oh wow.
Oh, that would have been neat.
I guess a PNG will do. Oh, cringe. There he is.
You want it when? My God.
All right. Congratulations, you have polymorphed two innocent guards, as far as you're aware, into sleuths.
As far as we're aware. I mean, it's nothing harmful to them. They'll shift back eventually, but
God, you know what I would have loved if what they were talking about? It's like, boy, God, do I hate sloths. Just like, they get turned into them.
like, I hate working down here, but you know what I hate more?
Sloths.
Just like, man. Just like, dude, did you ever get over that phobia of sloths?
And you just see like the slow look of horror on their face developing. But for them, it would sound like.
Oh God, the gift came in.
Oh, wow.
There it is.
Timing.
Flat.
Yay!
Listen, we apologize to anyone who has a phobia of sloths who just got jump scared by that.
What timing for that to come in?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Well, you've done that. Now what?
Oh, hey, what's that over
Okay.
there? Oh, good one.
Now
Is
we
there
can
a
step
sloth?
inside and get a better view of the area. Mr. Sword, Mr. Jim, I believe we've got everything under control here.
You magicians scare me.
Oh, you should see us when we're actually trying.
I think I'd rather not. Okay, anyway. And he instantly bolts away from you to look at each of the cells.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll start looking in, seeing what we've got in the cells here too.
Azalea is rounding up sloths. She's gonna be picking them up.
Okay, you pick him up, and he starts to kind of like try to bap you with his claws.
Ah, what a cute baby. If you try that again, I'm going to declaw you. Now stay still.
Oh God. What are you doing?
I'm gonna pick up both of them.
And then what?
I'm gonna wait for them to figure out which cell they're opening.
Alright, well, Sword looks around and he
Baps
stops.
you with my paw, baps you with my paw, baps you with
Baps
my
you with
paw,
my
baps you with my paw.
And he stops at this one. And he beckons you over, Thrask, so that you can open it up.
What do I see in the cell?
Inside the cell, you see a young lady lying on the floor.
George Draws says, "Oh, hi there. My
Is she?
name
Can I tell if she's like
is
still breathing or anything like that?
Now, a sloth. Oh, hey there, George Draws. Wow,
Hold on.
you're
This
talking
Pip's
with
like
Pip's
she's-
going
Hi,
off. Hold
hi,
on.
hi.
Oh, I
My
see.
name is Pip, and guess what? I'm now a sloth. Wait, a sloth? But I'm all about energy and excitement. Well, I suppose I can embrace my inner sloth for a little while. No, don't unhand me. You here, then.
Alright, yeah, if you with your passive view perception, you look at her and you can faintly see that she's breathing.
You're my friend now. We're
Okay.
eating bugs later.
So, would this be her?
Yes, please open it, please, quick.
All right. Actually, let me see. If I use the knock spell, it's gonna create a loud noise around here.
You saw the keys? I think didn't you see some keys from the guy down the bottom?
Yes. Okay, that's right. Yeah, I'll go ahead and try and use them on the cell, or at least try to find the key that's for that cell.
Yeah, you begin putting the keys in and trying to figure out which one is which, and eventually you get
Hey
through
guys,
to one.
did you know that in terms of
Don't you dare go further than that. You clink it open and it swings open. Sword runs in and grabs her from the ground. Her feet, she's only wearing, from what you can tell, she's only wearing basically like a dirt covered like garb. I mean, her feet are completely
the name for the fear of sloths is prekicophobia.
covered in more dirt, essentially. Hair raggedy, and she's covered in bruises.
So apart from the bruises, she just looks like me then.
Yeah. Dear God, we need to get her to an ambulance quick. And he's kind of like slapping her like face lightly, and she starts to come to and look up. Sword. And you can't see much behind obviously his mask, but from his body language you can tell, and he grabs her into a hug. Don't worry, we're getting you out of here. And he picks her up and takes her out of the cell.
Can I, now that she's kind of like more in the light, how injured does she look?
She's okay, but she's clearly exhausted. And like I said, she's covered in bruises.
Sword is trying to slap his sister awake like all
So
Almighty
nothing
did
that
for
really
Izuku.
would, like a cure wounds would help or anything like that?
I mean, yeah, I mean, it's still technically like injury, but she's more tired, malnourished slightly, and that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, that worked better than we thought. Here, if you permit me, Mr. Sword, I'll make sure that your sister is in a little bit better condition to get out of here.
He puts her down on the ground, sort of like around like here.
Okay. Yeah, I just kind of looked down at her. Can I, like, what does she actually look like in terms of like the face?
She's got extremely scraggly, like auburn hair. Across her face is just pretty much just dirty. The bruises are around more like the bottom of her legs and around her arms and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. On the off chance I wouldn't know this individual at all, would I?
No.
Okay. I'll just say, we came a long way for you, Miss Sister, since I don't know your name, but here, I'm gonna make sure that you're in a little better condition so you two can make it out of here safely, if you permit me.
She puts her hand up and grasps the end of your claw slightly, and kind of nods her head as much as she can.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a basic cure wounds level 1, just to see if it can help her a little bit.
Yep. That's fine. You cast that, and how much do you recover?
She
12.
gets 12 hit points back.
Very nice. Yep. You grasp as she's grabbed onto your claw. You grasp her hand with both of yours, and you incant your mantra for your spell, and you see her body start to glow very faintly green, or sorry, purple. And you can see some of the bruises kind of like receding outwards, and even her hair becomes a slightly more healthier and stuff like that, and she takes like a breath in.
There, that should set you a little bit more right, miss.
And she kind of like opens her eyes a little bit more and yeah, thank you. And she gets up and she sort of like begins to sit up. I didn't think you'd come for me. And she looks up at Sword. Don't be stupid, of course I would. And he takes her into a hug again. And he looks over towards you, Thrask, while he's doing this. And he kind of like nods his head and closes his eyes.
And I'll just, silently nod back to him.
And he comes out of the hug and says, let's get you out of here. And he looks over to you, Azalea.
Azalea's just holding two sloths.
Yeah.
One's trying to climb over her face, and then the other one is just like lounging about in her arms.
This is art I want to see. I said, well, before we do anything, let's make sure these two don't pull anything funny. Azalea, why don't you situate them in their new home here?
Well, Azalea is going to take her new friends and
Azalea
pretty
walks
much
up and
just
says,
shove
guys,
them
can
in
I
there.
adopt these sloths?
And then I am going to take the ivy that I picked up.
Yep.
And where is the thingy-majiggy? This one. I gotta remember how to do the thingy. Alright, so I have plant growth, which lets me all normal plants within a 100-foot radius become thick and overgrown. And you don't have to do it over 8 hours, that just enriches the land. So I am just going to overgrow this entire room.
Okay. Yeah. You begin to focus your energy on this ivy as you grasp it between both of your hands, and then you push it down into the ground, and from below your hand begins to grow out vines and leaves and wood and stuff like that. And you notice from around you as well, the various moss and stuff like that that's growing on the walls begins to grow and cover more of the walls until it's almost completely covered. And tree.
Oh.
And there you go.
Wow, cool. Alright. Azalea is gonna pull out a very to be honest, it looks like just a crumpled piece of paper. And she's going to hand it awkwardly to Sword.
You spoke to him about this, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. He grabs it and nods towards you.
Yeah, cool. And then she's just gonna kind of like rub her hands together and just go, "Are you guys ready?"
He picks up his sister and beckons Jim over.
I just realized there's another Jim that's still standing guard, like deeper in the dungeon.
Guys,
We're just gonna have to let him find his own way out as we go.
He's just like really far away, like, hey, you guys didn't leave me behind, right?
no, they wouldn't do that.
Be free, Jiminy! Be free!
Jiminy.
Okay. I'm gonna go get into art like my dad said I should have.
Oh shit! What? There's a guard. What do you want?
Alright, I am going to cast Transport via Plants to create a portal for them to walk through, and it will be at my original home, I guess, where me and my son used to be. So where the entire campaign started.
It's come full circle, and that's
Yeah.
the end. You come out of the portal and you see yourselves. Da da da.
It truly was a hollowed bond.
Yeah, I'd already told him which person to take stuff to. So...
No one told you life was gonna be this way.
I was prepared.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, sword, shield, and Jim, begin to head towards it. Look back at you both, and just sort of bow their heads in thanks, and begin to walk on through the tree portal.
Wow.
And then, badumph. Badumph. You are left but alone with two sloths.
I should have put the sloth in there too.
Just really confuse him, like, be one with nature.
We should have done that, shouldn't we?
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about like that. I'm just like, I could have done that.
Actually, hold on. Is that spell... Is either one of those spells concentration?
I think it actually might be.
No, I don't think transport or plant growth. I don't think either of those were concentration.
Let me see. Transport. Boink. No. And
Okay.
where's the other one? That one. Nope. Neither.
Alright, good.
We're
Done.
good.
Cool.
They're still sloths then.
Great.
Wait, I got an idea. Put him on the tree.
Put them on the tree.
Like, look, this is your new home now. I've recreated your
Alright.
environment.
So long as we don't have to like break concentration, we can leave them that way for at least a little bit.
Yes,
yeah,
Then it
polymorph,
won't be
polymorph is
Polymorph lasts for an
concentration
hour.
for up to an hour, yeah.
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 Cool. You guys can just skedaddle then.
Yeah.
All right, let's blow this.
Yeah. Is there
Popsicle
anything
stand.
else we wanted to look at in here?
Oh, that's a good point.
Because
haven't
we
had
have
one.
another set of doors there, but I.
Do you trust that our companions aren't dead yet?
Hey guys, I'm gonna follow the shady dude into this room.
Well, I mean, the fact that no other security has been raised since we've been here is a good sign, but yes, we do need to make sure that they're okay. Right,
I just imagine you asking that question, Thras, instantly without hesitation, turns around and goes, "Oh no, I am expecting them to be dead. Let's go.
I was
Let's
going to
go
start
already."
a new life after all this.
Maddie totally fucked up. Let's just be honest.
Oh, okay. So it's just you and me after all. All right, let's go get a beer. We're finished.
Dream buddies from the very beginning. Yeah, let me just take a quick glance around the other cells here, see if I see anything interesting or not.
Okay. As you look in, you can see. So I mean, you guys are creating quite the hubbub. So these two over here, like these two are empty. This one has an individual at the back of it, kind of sitting down, and has been kind of just watching you this whole time. And then the one over here is just kind of lying down and hasn't really made any kind of attempt to move.
Ooh, when I look at any of these cells, is there any one of them that has like a body part that could belong to a warlock of some kind? Maybe I can carry it for Maddie if it's there.
Oh god,
To be fair, just walking around with like a leg would be hilarious.
I'm trying to even remember. Okay, what body parts did I say he needed? Was it like a? his legs,
Oh god.
a
Yeah,
jaw, and like an arm or something like that?
I can pull it up here. Just give me a second.
Yeah, my notes got absolutely
I
nuked.
want to say that's right.
I feel like that's right.
Okay, so we did get a leg. Let me go back. Okay, I need to. It's just thinking about the right. Okay, like my shriveled leg. Well, I gotta go back farther, man. We talked about this way back in
Oh
the
my-
campaign.
Oh,
didn't we?
yeah.
This is a very, very committed side quest. It's been here since day
Uh-huh.
one.
But man, looking back at some of these things, like just some of the things we've done is pretty wild. Okay, there's cinder stuff. We did it before we went into the big dungeon.
Sorry, I just feel like we're having like a Family Guy moment right now. You remember when we met that guy with no legs and a jaw?
Oh my god.
God.
Hey
man,
there,
I didn't-
this
I
man
didn't
has no
say-
jaw.
I found the spots, but I didn't say what body parts were needed. Daggone it.
That's okay. It might be in my list, and I'm almost certain it was legs, an arm, and a jaw, or something similar like
Okay, I'll just type that in: legs, arm, and a jaw for the record.
that. Right.
Cool. But yeah, anything like that there?
Oh, that's right. That's what this is all for.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
Well, you think he was just
Totally.
asking for a leg? Just like-
I don't know. I thought it was like a Guardian of the Galaxy moment. It's like, I want that guy's leg.
Oh, yeah.
I need to add it to my finger licking good recipe.
What? I thought it was hilarious.
Traded him 10,000 units for it.
You can just say no. I mean,
I know,
Wait.
but like I said, my notes got nuked because of the fucking.
What you do is you roll a 1d20, and if it's
Yeah,
a certain
you
number,
know,
then
no,
it's
really-
There you
yes.
go.
Roll me a 1d20 and we'll see what happens.
all right. Yeah, let's
Cool.
do that. Okay.
This is like the last piece we would need anyway for this guy, so we might as well make it special.
15.
Hmm.
Onegashimasu.
I'm gonna bitch slap that guy with the leg or arm or whatever it is. If it's a butt cheek, even better.
That's what was missing. The Lich needed his ass.
You've forgotten my badonkadonk.
Did you collect my assets?
You didn't collect my big juicy double, so now you are in trouble.
All right. I'm gonna say just at this point, no. There's not just there would be no reason
Okay.
for it to be randomly in a cell or like in the prison for some reason.
All
It just makes
right.
absolutely no sense.
We don't know what Caspian's been up to. He's like, I need this cell specifically for this one limb.
Oh no, I forgot. We arrested Debbie Doublejaws.
All right. Before we leave, what does this big set of doors look like over here on the left? Are they pretty ornate, or is that something else entirely?
These look similar to the doors that you entered in. You had to unlock to enter into.
Okay, so they've got a couple locks on them.
Yeah, double locked. Some serious shit.
Okay, won't worry about those then. So let's start.
Well, those are doors.
Yep, I'm gonna try that. So yeah, I'd say me and Azalea should start making our way out.
Making our way downtown.
Did we ever come up with like a plan of how we're gonna catch up with them? By the way, I didn't remember having that conversation.
I think we're gonna try and see if there was like another way to lead up into the palace from the dungeon, because that makes sense for a in just a layout of a castle like that.
Ah. Otherwise, our job's done. We could just go grab a drink if you want.
I mean, oh yeah, Micah and Maddie got this in the bag.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
All right, well,
Says we left you because we had that much confidence in you.
While you figure out a way to do that, we will shift back to the duo.
All right, back to the tension.
Hello, I am here for the tension.
Wow.
What's tension? The thing that becomes before 11, Shun?
God damn it. So, guys, I'm looking for a new editor.
You need my comedy.
I know.
That joke sucks, Andy.
Fuck you, TDS.
Can't wait for the day where Thrask just randomly trips over a severed leg.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Okay, sorry. While you were looking around, in one of the cells that was being used for storage room, there were 83 sets of duck bones.
No!
Oh my!
The poor dog.
The sloths did it.
Lost it.
Oh, no. Oh, God. All right. So something I just want to look up quickly. Okay. Zone of death. Right. Okay.
Wait,
Sorry?
what I missed? Oh,
he didn't have a look of murder in his eye. He's just gonna bring us to the murder room.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one that's gonna kill us.
There's
It's
gonna be
totally not
plenty of
him.
other people with murder in their eyes here.
Or a tree smekanese down at least now.
All right. Well, he guides you in through this room, this beautifully stone ornate room, with like a pulsing, alternating water, with which almost seems to contain heat in a strange manner. He stops you where you stand, and he heads up to the door.
This is most definitely a boss room.
It's not a boss room. Shut up.
Pip, stop!
Don't give him ideas.
And as he does, you see him holding the door for a second as it swings open, and he stands to the side and beckons you in.
Marty looks to Ica and just kind of gives that look of like, proceed with caution.
Yeah, Ica's gonna give him a look of, you didn't have to give me that look.
Come on, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. We're fine. It's not fine. We're fine.
Wow, this would be sugar cool battle map.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Thrask and Azalea will come save us soon. Thrask and Azalea have gone out for a drink.
Alexa,
Boy, they're
play
taking a
Megalodian
long time
Yell.
on their part.
Yeah, we didn't really get to eat at that cafe before you had stormed off with that argument with Ica.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, you should try sleeping in a tree. It's really comfy.
Oh yeah.
I am bleeding on the floor right now. If you could come pick me up, that'd be great.
Mhm.
Just 5 more minutes.
Okay, I'm pretty big. I have a lot of blood. I'm sure I'll make it. I don't make it.
Okay. So as you enter on in, to a huge room, stone or
I love you spamming E for medic.
a beautiful ornate room with walls filled with dusty tomes, as the sunlight cascades through it, reflecting off of various scientific tools. and further up, again, some beautiful ornate windows letting in the sunlight, or well, the fraudulent sunlight. He beckons you both over to the desk as he sits here at the desk. As he sits down, the seat kind of like giving into him as it like lets out air. As he sits down, crossing his legs, he turns around in his chair to look at out the window, and you hear you begin to see that he takes off his mask and places it down to the side of him, and you hear him mentioning, now that we are alone, it is very clear to me that you know what is happening on the surface. I assume.
Seen it, witnessed it, engaged with it.
He turns in his chair to face you both. You see sort of like pale, very almost like tanned skin, darkened, blackened, sort of like hair cover in almost messy but very organized way, cascading down his head, piercing amber eyes, looking at you both. And he kind of looks towards you both as I do not know what you stand to gain from all of this. But what I do know is that something resides within you. Something of measurable power. And as he says that, you notice a solid, so like almost void-like purple sphere with an eye on it. Kind of like come from the side of the desk and look towards you both. I know what you've been doing, and I know why you are really here.
If that's the case, that's probably why we got in so easily now, isn't it?
As I said, a man of specific talents as yours.
Oh. It seems there's more to you than that leads on as well. And I would like to keep this nice and quiet. So why don't we talk like gentlemen? What do you know that we don't?
A great many things, but let us deal with what is happening right now. I'm going to give you an ultimatum.
Listening.
This city, under its present management, is a disease. And what is happening out there will not happen here. I will make sure of that. However, I understand that something must be done about it. So, if you and your other two leave this city in my hands, I will provide you with aid when the time comes.
Can I roll an insight check on his words?
Mm-hmm. Yep, go ahead.
Also, I sent you a DM, Mandy.
Oh, did you? Okay.
It's a 24.
Right. You believe absolute truth in his words. He genuinely is prepared to let you go and offer you this. You truly believe that he wants this city to flourish.
Ika's gonna kind of like look around the room, just kind of eye everything and look over back at him. And just kind of walk around a little like curiously, but more so like in a bit of a circle around the room and be all like, so you're good at protecting everyone.
He looks over at you and looks you up and down with his eyes.
Are you? Can you protect others, sir? How do you protect them? Tell me.
I can and have and will.
Really? Because, you know, just from what I'm seeing, nothing's really being done about the dangers outside of here. And when I say outside of here, I'm not talking about the creatures above. I'm talking about inside of this kingdom. You see, there are servants who are looking into the eyes of their superiors in fear. There are loyal servants, the proud, who used to work here, who are now succumbed to a life of hiding and fear for their lives. And then the poor, on a whole other side of town, are left to scavenge and steal just to survive. And he's gonna walk over to the desk and look him in the eye and say, and children left to fill a role of an absent and foolish father.
Maddie's eyebrows kind of raise and look at him and the gentleman.
Wait. Kid, you don't mean...
Wouldn't you say that ignoring these problems is a recipe for chaos? And the longer it's ignored, the more of a problem it becomes. From where I'm standing, I see nothing but chaos.
He stands up and puts his arms on the desk and puts his head closer to yours. A chaos contained. Now. And he looks over at you, Marty. The deal.
I agree, Ika. We need communism.
How do you think...
Hey! Hey, Marty!
Yeah?
Ika's gonna turn around, which is the biggest smile that you've seen since he's come in. And he's gonna be like, what would you describe me as? Would you describe me as obedient? Would you describe me as calm? Would you describe me as contained?
Kid, you have been the most loud, courageous, and chaotic partner I've ever had in my life.
Well, see, sir, I'm here, and I don't think I quite feel like I am really contained in the slightest. Unless you think otherwise.
He stands back up and puts his arms round his back, around his leather cloak. And kind of like turns around to stare out the window. Yeah, give me a second.
Take your time. Just gonna stand proudly with my son here. He's doing so good. It's like, yeah.
Yeah! Meanwhile, just Azalea and them are just eating cookies at a diner.
You know, I think this is the first time I've had mermaid food. What do you think of it?
Tastes a little bit weird. I think it needs less salt.
Yeah, I would imagine a lot of their stuff would be pretty salty down here, right?
Yeah.
I feel like my culture is being insulted.
It's like, I had cornflakes the other way, and they taste like bonito flakes. So I was like, that's weird.
Oh no, I sense racism.
Hey, Thrusk! They have sushi here.
Oh, wow. That seems problematic.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
Don't say it.
I'm not gonna say it.
You can write it in the chat, but we don't say it.
I'm glad other people are here doing puns.
Uh-huh.
That's good. That's good.
Yep. Okay, fine. Yeah,
I see you. I see you.
yeah.
Alright, just because I know how annoying it is, it's like to not know these things. Eating sushi, I hardly know her. And
But done.
anyway, so as he turns to this, he turns his head back towards you, you two, and he says nothing but "This is your last chance. The deal."
Maddie looks to Aika and says, "You know what, young ward?
Yes.
This is your first test.
Hmm.
Why don't you give our answer?"
All right. Ika's gonna walk over at him, stick out his tongue, and say, "Fuck no!" I learned that word from my friends. Because listen, if you can't contain me, there's no way you can help us contain that.
He puts his head up a little bit and then puts his head back down again and lets out an exacerbated sigh. Very well. And you see him put his hand in the air and click. And as you do, from down the side, from down the hallway and around the side, all you hear is a scream.
What did you do?
He looks towards you both. Oh. It looks like I'm the king now.
You.
And it would appear we have intruders who have just killed the king. And he brings up a stone to his mouth from his pocket. Arrest them.
That's a window, right?
Mm-hmm.
But behind him? Alright. Well, so I'm a ghost walk and try to shove him out the window.
Wait, are you serious right now?
I'm gonna try to tackle him. Yeah.
Okay, so what exactly are you doing?
Okay. So I'm going to. The reason why I'm saying the ghost walk, because from my understanding, there is no interruption of that. So my thought is to ghost walk up into him and just by utilizing every single ounce of strength from not only my god but from like everything that I've learned, I'm going to try to essentially push him outside of the window. Because if he's trying to expose us, I think Ika's thought is, oh, I think we're gonna go expose you instead. So that's he wants to knock this guy outside of the castle.
Okay. Give me a strength check.
Please land this.
Strength check. It's 11.
Oh no. No, that's a strength save. That's a strength save.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's the wrong one.
Oh, I did the wrong one.
Yeah.
Yeah, just regular strength check, I believe.
Oh, never mind. That's a 19.
Ah, much better.
All right, give me a second. Okay. So you're trying to push him. Like you're trying to push him against the window and break it.
I'm trying to grab him, like go up there, ghost walk, grab him, and like with all of my might push me and him outside of the window. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah. If that's even possible.
Well, if so, you're okay. So you're going to grab him. So your check covered that. So you've ghost walked up and you grabbed him. Now you've got to try and push and shove him. So you've grappled.
Check.
Yeah, it's another check. You've grappled him, but now you've got to.
So the
You need to do another. You need to do another.
A
roll.
grapple and a shove are different things.
okay, gotcha. So another strength, which is much lower though.
Oh no!
Yeah, because
All right. You grasp onto him, and he
Ring ring karma called time
well,
to pay the
actually,
piper,
hold on,
Mr.
let
Big
me-
Bad Evil Dude.
he grabs your hands and throws you off of him, back against the desk. And as he does, he takes a step back, opens his cloak, and says, Did you think I would let you in here? with no form of backup. You may have noticed, entering on here, this city, a certain form of shielding, protecting this city. I die. This city goes with me.
Ooh.
And he looks over to you, Ica. Is my dear pretty son prepared to have that much blood on his hands? Just like his father.
Ooh, Ika's pissed.
I didn't think so. No. Get out of my city. As you do, some guards enter the room that you are in, dressed in the opal pearlescent armor that is typical of this place, and enter on in and begin to approach and surround you.
Maddie looks at the kid and just whispers, "Get yourself out of here. Let our friend know what's going on."
Money, I don't know if I want to leave.
Kid, trust me. I got this.
Alright. Ika is going to essentially dash as fast as possible.
Okay. So I'm going to allow you to do this before initiative hits.
Okay.
Because they're not coming in for combat, they're coming in to just, ascertain you.
Hmm.
Yeah, we need more appropriate music for this. So,
Alright, so-
is he bastard enough?
Yeah, I think so.
Love it.
Okay, so what exactly are you doing then? So you're gonna try to dash.
Yeah, Ika's gonna do what Marty says here, because if Marty is saying that he's got it, he trusts him. So he's gonna go and dash, and in the meantime try to think of how he's going to both help his friends and make sure that his father's taken down.
Okay. Do roll me an acrobatics check just to shimmy and dodge in between them.
22.
Yeah. Okay. You dash through, and you're zipping in and out, and you essentially completely dash past their grasp as the two over here stare back at you.
I suppose tonight I should properly introduce myself. Some call me Tolren. My friends call me Maddie. But you, my dearest enemies,
Can call me daddy.
can call me Shield. And he casts Lightning Cloak at 5th slot level.
Jesus Christ.
Let's go!
What was it? Lightning
Lightning Cloak.
cloak. All right.
That's a 10-foot radius, and anytime someone gets near me, they have to do a dex save of 19, or else they get zapped.
Oh shit. Lightning cloak. You coat yourself in a yellow
Go, Maddie,
lightning,
go, you got this.
which sparks off of you like an aura of pure electricity. You double your movement speed, gain 1 extra reaction, and have advantage on dexterity saving throws for the duration of the spell. Additionally, if a creature within 10 feet of you damages you with an attack or targets you with a harmful spell, that creature takes 3d8 lightning damage and is immune to this property, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Awesome. All right. Well, as he does, you pull off essentially the like a cloak that you had around you and some of your armor. It's not going to affect you, just for cool looks.
Yeah.
And as it does, lightning begins to emerge around you, crackle and zap, and the air itself feels electric. The hairs upon everyone's skin begins to rise. Within 10 feet, let's see. I don't know. I don't want the effects. No. Pew pew. Okay, he's just out of reach. All right. Well, I think this is probably initiative time. I think that's unfair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I think that's unfair not to at this point.
Five.
Oof.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah. God, this is a turn of events. Shocking.
Oh.
Oh my. Okay, what is his one? Okay. Ica, was your attempt to run out of the room?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll have you out the room then, so you're not involved in the combat. Okay, let me just get typical guard.
Just sitting in the silence and the anticipation of it all.
Oh, okay. Wait a second. I'm just gonna let the dog out. You can sit in more silence.
Yay!
Ooh, I'm gonna grab a snack.
Oh, yeah. Watch as this carnage is about to happen.
It's so scary because, like, this is like the first time that I'm pretty sure one of us has fought alone, and then like
Yeah,
Ico's gonna be by himself too. And
yeah.
you two unaware.
It's pretty wild. I don't know how far away Thrask and Azalea are, compared to this spot, and how they can get back into the...
Well, I mean, we haven't even seen yet if we can actually get in from where we were.
I mean, I would imagine, just by, like, a standard castle layout, like, you would have access to the castle, like, arrest someone up there and just walk them straight down into the dungeon.
Yeah.
So, maybe there's a spot we haven't looked yet.
Oh,
Oh my god. That's a fast guard.
you turn around, one of the guards is Sonic. You're too slow.
Shit, he's right.
Should
It
have been
is time
drinking
for
when
the
you
ultimate
said
parental battle. Biological dad versus stepdad. Who will win? Who will gain the parental rights? Who will return with the milk?
Sorry. In the chat, is it time for the ultimate parental battle? Biological dad versus stepdad. Who will win? Who will gain parental rights? Who will return with the milk?
Oh no!
Oh,
I better return with the milk.
otherwise it's all for naught.
Okay.
Which one's buying cigarettes?
All right. Well, this dude right here, not really knowing obviously that he needs to apprehend you, so he's gonna head close. And what was the check he needs to pass?
Deck save.
Okay. What is it he needs to? Pass.
Beat a 19.
Oh God! Wow.
To be fair, literal god.
Oh yeah, 100%. No, I expected that. Okay. He fails that miserably. What does he take?
Let's find out. 3d8. 14.
Is it 4d8?
Okay. Is it so that is right?
Okay. Yeah. I
Oh,
thought, yeah. 5th level. You said you casted it at, right?
Yeah.
Because it says at the bottom there, when you cast a spell 5th level or higher, its damage increases by 1d8 for each slot above 4th. So it's
Okay.
48, baby.
All right, let's do that.
Tack another d8 on there.
Yeah, let me just add an extra one then.
Go fight him, Dad.
I'll do it. Dad.
Go get him, Dad.
All right, that's a 1, so that's 15 altogether.
Worth it.
Yep.
So he approaches you, and as he does, he's about to swing his sword. One of the lightning pieces shoots off and cracks to the ground, attaching directly to his sword as it penetrates down the rest of his armor and into him. You not having moved a single muscle, he explodes into dust. He is dead.
Yeah.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ooh.
Maddie lets out a smirk, and he's like, Kurtz, you ready to beat him down?
Let us go.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Hearing a god say, let's go, that's something else.
Yeah.
I have daddy issues.
I'm very invested in this fight.
This storyline has got me on tingles.
Get it? Because it's a lightning clock. Okay.
Oh god! I mean, technically, realistically, they all the gods technically have the biggest daddy issue, but we'll get to that daddy issue later.
I have a question. They're wearing metal armor, aren't they?
Yes,
So wouldn't they take extra, or wouldn't it be advantage?
it wouldn't matter. He's dead.
He's dead, but
No,
we're thinking
no,
about
no.
the other guards.
Yeah, I'm talking about the other ones.
I mean, probably. I don't. I'm not 100% sure how that works, but I mean, they're going to be conducting the electricity anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. This guy, having seen that, looks towards Caspian and looks back at you, and Caspian is just like yells to him, "Get him, you fools!" And so like he tentatively like approaches you and tries to do the same thing. Failing miserably, roll your damage.
1, 2, 3, 4. Habuski. He's dead. Oh my god. See, I told you I got it.
Never doubted you for a second, Dad.
He called me
Comes
dad.
back in.
Grab the puppy.
Okay, I'm fully back now. All right. Okay, let's see. And then after that, Caspian just grabs the desk and pushes it out of the way. Let's see. All right, he is going to cast Misty Step
Oh.
and then use the rest of his movement action to dash to the door.
Typical. Father running away from his duties yet again.
Burn.
Haha.
You're a coward, Caspian!
Ooh.
The other two guards, on their turn, they just kind of do a drop their weapons, puts their hands up, and kind of just move.
Maddie
Like,
just kind of. I'll wait for my turn.
It's like, I didn't even want to work here, man.
Like, dude, like the retirement's not even that great. Like, 401k is pretty shit.
It's your turns now.
All right. Maddie just like slowly walks by him as like the lightning's still around him. He just looks to those two and just smiles like, "Good boys. Now stay there."
Oh, thank God you're not.
Yeah.
Let me shake your hand.
And then take bonus action to just get the fuck out of the room.
Okay.
Boop. Hi.
Hello.
Move to this room.
Oh, that's the death room.
Oh, yes, the room of death.
All right, Ika, what would have you, while that was going on, what would you have been doing?
We never got like any communication devices, did we?
Yeah, we did. We got a sending stone.
Do I have that?
I mean, the thing is, you are in the middle of combat. So I don't know whether you would be using that, like, realistically.
Oh, I thought like Ika's like running and like, hello, you know what I mean? Just.
I mean, maybe use your action for that and just, kind of bypass your turn. Or
Well, basically,
You've
what
got
I'm
a lot
trying to say is, like, when you ran out the door, were you still going, just like the idea of
Yeah.
getting out, or were you waiting there?
No. Like, Ika took exactly what Marty said to heart and was all like, I'm gonna bolt and try to get information.
Okay, so
and
you're
try
not
to-
in that room then. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So while that goes on, he bursts. So he's bursting on through that room, and he's standing here. As he does, as you come in through here, you notice there to be. You know what? I'm just gonna do this free form. I think it'd be more fun rather than just consistent.
Okay.
As you come in here, you notice.
Oh my
So
god.
now this was the
Oh,
boss
boy.
room.
You notice essentially this many. Like, the room is essentially filled. All right. Just out of interest as well, Ika, could you roll me an acrobatics and a stealth to see if you would have made it past them?
Sure, buddy.
Buddy.
A 22.
Yeah,
and
that's
let's
more than
see.
fine.
And then we've got ourselves a
Yeah,
35.
you're fine. Never mind.
Okay, all right. Yeah,
They
sure.
didn't even know you. They didn't even know you were there.
Yeah.
Okay. Caspian is sort of against the essentially the ornament in the middle, and then sort of turns to the rest of the guards. It's the intruders from before. They killed the king. Get him.
Oh, that's fucking cute, Caspian. You can't fight me like the man you are, so you have all these little weaklings get in my way. If you were a real man, a real father, you'd fight me right now!
How long does electric cloak last? That is a good question.
10 minutes.
As you're saying that, you just like.
Shit!
Oh no!
You're right.
Never mind.
He casts spell Glock. But anyway, as that happens, all of the guards begin to approach.
So that's how it's gonna be, huh? Kurtz, why didn't you come out and play with me?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
As you do that, from the back of you emerges a fiery red outline of one of his arms, and another as it crushes the ground beside you and emerges out of your back with a war cry. It's pretty fucking cool.
In the name of the rad dudes and the many is one, face me!
Nah.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Okay. As that happens, I guess, so like all of the guards are going to begin to head towards you, and try to essentially swarm you at this point.
Here, just Maddie thinking to himself,
Is the kid safe? It's all that matters.
I could hear like him screaming.
Yeah,
at all.
probably.
If I heard that, and I heard that he was trying to approach Caspian, I think Aiko would stop and run back in.
You know what? Rule of cool. Yeah, you do.
yeah!
All right.
Give me a second, just grabbing your token. Okay, you enter in from the back.
Aiko's just gonna be all scream out, just wait! Stop! They shouldn't be fighting you. Caspian's the problem. Not these guys.
Are you shouting that to Marty or to...
Yeah, to
Okay.
Marty.
You're right. These guys are just following orders. Unfortunately, they're following the orders of the wrong man.
And that man is a no-good, lying, absentee father.
If you're looking for the murderer of the king tonight, Maddie points his finger, and he hopes Kurtz does too, to point at Caspian, is right there.
Aiko's gonna summon Saren as well.
Saren pops out kind of like to the side of you, just walking from behind you. And he kind of looks with his eyes to the towards Caspian. And for the first time, he hasn't said a word, and his eyes are possessed by the god of death at this point.
Take a look, Caspian. Your own god judges what you've done. I think it's time to pay the price.
All of the guards, upon seeing Saren, fall to the ground. kneeling at the on the ground towards you. Caspian looks around, says, "You fools! You fools! If I die, they all die too!"
That's cute. Such weak-minded insults coming from a man who's realized he's just a scared dog in a corner. Two gods stand before you, and you still dare taunt us with death.
This is not a taunt. I am the one who controls this city. I am the one who controls the barrier that holds out what's going on the outside. I am the salvation of this city!
You're nothing but a fool who abandoned his son and thinks he can run this city. You are worse than a coward. You're nothing more than just a fucking weakling!
No, that's mean.
That's mean. Stop it. Ike's gonna like look down at the key around his neck and then look over at Madi and then Saren and then back at his father and be like, She knew. She knew you were like this, didn't she?
He looks towards you on his knees. Oh, do I want to be a really big bastard? Oh, do I want to be a big bastard?
Do it.
Hold on, I'm gonna give this to Ica. Or to Essie. Big bastard or not? Or okay, let me put it this way: bigger bastard moment, or probably more lore accurate to what you actually said.
I don't know what the bigger bastard would be, and my intrusive thoughts are like, oh man,
He's gonna flip the script. He's gonna flip the script.
And I'm just like, man, I'm in for the drama. Let's go.
I'll send you the message because I don't want to
Okay.
break your lore. So
Oh, okay.
These are real conversations that can happen at a D&D table, folks. It's even though things can get serious, it's important to keep in mind player safety too,
Yep.
as well as keeping lore accurate.
Yeah.
okay, fair
no,
enough.
the
I
intrusive
don't
voice
want
was
to
like-
break the law. So, yeah, he on his knees is. Once upon a time, things were different.
Wait, I can't hear you over the battle music. What's that?
Sorry. Hold up. Turn that down. Once upon a time, things were different. I loved her. But this city was rotting. It needed a hand. My hand.
She needed you. We needed you. You became the problem.
2 lives for millions.
No. You helped destroy this whole kingdom. You're so caught up in your own arrogance and pride. You failed her. I think she knew exactly what you had planned. I think that's why she sought out this protection. She wanted you to be stopped. I think it's because she loved you. You can't even see that, can you?
He stands up, and looks towards you. He begins to head on over towards you. As he gets closer and he stands in front of you and falls to his knees and grasps you in a hug.
I don't trust you.
Well, you're not doing anything.
I was just sitting there like, what's going on? I get confused.
Yeah, I was just gonna get a little closer just in case things go fucky wucky.
And as he grasps you, and he looks towards Saren, and then he kind of messages in your ear. To think, the blood of a god runs through my own.
Ika's gonna take a step back from him.
He holds you tight, not letting you go.
He's gonna get closer.
Matt is gonna step in.
I think lightning cloak's faded off by now, so I shouldn't be murdering anyone while doing this.
Yeah. Excuse me, guys. Oh!
Oh, sorry.
Ika's gonna try to like pry him off of him. Not gonna do like a ghost walk or anything, just actually try to like push away from him.
He, as you do, he puts his hand on, sort of like on your shoulder, and like, but more pointed towards like, he's got his like hand on your shoulder, but his hand is like perpendicular to like your neck, basically, sort of thing. You know what I mean?
Great, strangle range.
And he puts his on his. Truly, our blood is what defined us. Is what defines me. And it will define you. And as he does, could you roll me an acrobatics check?
Yeah. 24.
As it does, you notice and you can hear, and from your heightened senses now, you hear metal against metal begin to click, 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 and swish, and you pull yourself out of the way as a dagger exits from his gauntlet.
All right, this is the time where Maddie just grapples him.
This is a Marty hug moment.
I mean, I don't think I need to do a strength check compared to that.
Yeah. Just grabs him, was like, wrong move.
He's kind of slumped in your arms at this point, and he kind of looks up towards you, Marty. Hold on, give me a second.
Hey Throsk, have you tried this parfait? It's pretty good.
You know, I've never been one for desserts all that much, but I would like to try a little bit just to see.
Yeah, this one's nice.
I love their
look
side
at
date.
that.
This is
It's so cute.
I love
This
the
is
design on
just
the
good.
plate.
This is just going to be the rest of the campaign.
Yeah.
Just two people doing the entire job, and the rest of us are just like, we've already done our bit. We'll just go to a restaurant
That's
next.
fair. You did your
I
shit.
mean, that's
This
how
is-
it works, right?
You got the fun stealthy thing. We got the fucking like Gravity Falls season 3 bullshit going on.
Also, you will get ribbed for killing some poor guards who technically weren't like, it's not their fault.
Hey. Self-defense. They came to me.
Yeah. Plus, they're the ones that saw the danger and ran right into it. Monty technically didn't do anything. He did not use his hands.
I was just
That's
standing there minding
true.
my own business. I'm just I had a lot of static electricity on
Oh
me.
my god, I just realized it's like the isekai protagonist thing. It's just like, I was just standing there being OP. It wasn't my fault.
Yeah.
Ah, right.
Keep
Not my
talking.
fault I'm so radiating it disintegrates people.
Yeah, now you just need all of the ladies and guys to just suddenly pop up and go, oh my god, I want to date him, but he keeps not noticing my advances.
The story writes itself.
Madam Bass comes back in and just swoons.
Okay. Right. He kind of just lays limp in your arms. Just... Fine. If I cannot have this city, then neither can you. And he puts his head down and lays limp in your arms.
Can I detect to see if he's still alive?
You can tell that he's still alive presently, yes.
And he just kind of smirks and pulls him up. What makes you think I want it? I want to save the people, protect them on equal ground. You just wanted to rule them under the guise of protection. A shield is meant to block forward, not to press what's underneath it.
So how exactly are you holding him?
I kind of just like had him by like the collar.
Oh, you've got him by the collar.
Yeah.
Right. He as he's doing that, he puts his head down towards your arms just in shame. Are you holding him up like he's hovering off the ground? Or
Oh
is he
yeah.
on... Okay.
Oh yeah.
And he puts both of his he puts both of his hands and he's like holding yours. And he stands back, he kind of puts his head back up and looks you in the eyes. It's not about who owns this city. But you will deal with the fallout.
I look forward to it.
I'm just gonna walk up to just kind of look him over up and down with like Saren by his side and be like, seriously, you tried to kill me? Like we were having our conversation. Seriously? And what do you think we're gonna do?
System
We're not gonna
says,
kill
to
you.
Zero be is recent for 2 months with message howdy Andy. Howdy,
Hey, Tibby, thank you very much for this discussion.
Thanks for the resub and the cheerful message. Andy may not be here, but I'm the next best thing. Pip, buckle up for some wild and wacky adventures together. Get ready to laugh and have a blast, partner.
Okay, Pip's done. He kind of turns as much as he can towards you. Like I said, if I can't have this city, no one can. And with that motion, you hear the same clink, clunk, chink as he impales it through his neck.
Well, okay. Also, sorry about the music. I think it's now too low. Sorry about that.
Blood begins to pool and spill all over your hands, Marty.
Shit.
I just gonna look over to Sarah and be like, Sarah, is there anything we can do?
As he begins choking on his blood and laughing as much as he can until more and more of it comes out.
Maddie just out of frustration throws him against the wall. You coward!
Monty, just don't worry about that. We have to protect people.
Right. Saren, is there any way we could stop this?
Anyway, as he's laughing and pulling and choking up, the last of life leaves him. As you look up, where the like a domed glass ceiling is, you begin to notice the sky around the faux pas sky begins to shade and crackle and break, and it begins to dissipate slowly and slowly. And you as you look towards Saren, and he kind of looks back towards you. The city didn't need protection during the time that I was not in control. I'm not in control of what they did to protect the city. But we need to get the people out of here. We need to rescue what's left of them.
Right. Kid, you're the faster one of the two of us. Get out of here and get people out of this city. I'll catch up.
Okay. Jeez. Is there anything with Caspian, like, anything that I can see on him that caused this to happen? Like, tangible? Like a metal ticking, like, is there a device that he used that he may have broken that maybe I can repair, or...
As you're looking around him and you can't find any form of device at all. As you're patting him around, you find like the basic necessities that he would have kept. You notice he has a crumpled up, folded piece of paper in his cloak, in the inside of his cloak, as well as just some money and like utensils and stuff like that.
Does the paper have anything on it?
It's a small square piece, and as you open it up, you notice instantly it is a painting, an old painting of your mother.
Ike is gonna like hold it, even close his eyes, and just stand back up and be like, Marty, we have to figure out a way to save them.
Right. Maddie pulls out the sending stone to contact our friend. It's like, we've been compromised. He's collapsing the city. Get everyone out of there.
Thursk and Azalea.
Parfait.
Hey, baby.
I don't know what we're doing.
I like to think that like this really fun, boisterous like French music is playing as they're going down like the city streets with some like ice cream. Like, man, it's great when we do a good day's work, you know.
I mean, realistically, we're still in an underground space, so we haven't seen that there's a problem, and we're probably just moving at whatever slow pace we can. Yeah. We have no idea what you guys are doing.
And we will end the stream there.
Oh, great.
Oh shit!
Oh, boy.
Great anxiety. Love it.
Welcome back, everyone. It's been a month.
Yeah.
Now we all have anxiety together.
Uh-huh.
Yay!
It's next week.
We did get sloths, so it's okay.
Yeah, it's true. We did get slots.
Oh, that means everyone that's in there is just gonna die, I guess. Well, that's sad. Goodbye, my sloth friends.
The gyms! No!
One of the gyms got out. There's still a couple others. Or one other, I
Oh,
think.
hey, you know, you could have taken the deal.
But no.
Well, you could have bought time until the rest of us got there.
Nah, this whole thing was chaotic, and like, I don't blame you at all. Like,
Welcome to D&D.
I didn't know exactly what was going to happen. The only plans that I had was the defense mechanism that he had, and essentially like the deals that he wanted to make. That's basically all I had planned beforehand. Hey, you know,
all those are out the window.
hey, not each single play. It would have been really boring if you just went to every place and it was just like, oh, hey, that's cool. We fixed the problem. Done.
Oh yeah, this is very, very tense and very exciting, and it was a great moment to watch how Marty and Aiko worked through that.
Yeah, well done, everybody. Well done.
Yeah.
Yay!
I'm glad that we
I
got.
have anxiety.
I'm glad that I'm sorry. I'm glad that we managed to get a mix of action and comedy in this one. That was very nice.
Yeah.
Because we've had it the other way around before. Actually, to be fair, usually it's you two doing the comedy.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
True.
We finally got our serious moment. Yay.
Good stuff.
It's okay, everybody. Everyone's fine. It's okay. The city, just to make everyone clear as well, the city's not crumbling. The shield, or like the force protecting the city from anything outside is down.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
And anyone who doesn't know how to breathe underwater is fucked.
Anyone who doesn't know how to breathe underwater and any creatures can essentially, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say, most of the people living there were mermaids. I don't think we actually saw anyone who was not.
Most of the rest of them are just like, this is alright.
Yeah, it's just like, oh no, I got my socks wet. Oh, I guess that's another
Oh boy,
Tuesday.
sure is windy.
It's fucking windy.
Fucking windy, Andy.
Yeah, except for me and Thrask and Azalea. We're kind of screwed.
Oh, it's alright. I can wild shape into a shark.
Well, then I'm screwed.
Well, I can.
No, you've got the cloak. You can breathe underwater.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So the only one who's really screwed is Thrask. So it's all right.
I can look up a deep sea beast. I think.
Thrask is all like, I've got a freaking weapon that can shoot me out of here, really. Like,
I mean, I can. I mean, I don't know if I have the right thing. Technically, me and Azalea can plane shift, but do we even know what that would do or where we could go?
Alright, that's our next date. We're gonna go plane shift.
Yeah.
Hey, baby, you want a plane shift?
I like the idea of like Thrask and Azalea
Let's
just
ignore
having
water
the
pressure
most
and damage
wholesome
from fast
platonic,
water streaming
like,
in within
friendship
seconds.
dates.
Everyone's fine.
Going to
Everyone's
places
safe.
and being buddies.
Oh, that sounds nice.
And then Ike and I collectively fucked it up.
Dude,
you
I
didn't-
like the thought of like poor old Zinni over there, just like panicking about guards attacking him, and he's gonna look up and the sky is falling. He's like, "Oh God!
Oh.
Should have never trusted that child with my safety."
Like, you all did what you thought was right. I mean, who knew how this was going to turn out?
That's true.
Oh yeah.
Well, to be
He
fair,
was a bastard.
I mean, to be
didn't.
fair, I knew he was gonna be a dick.
I didn't know how this was going to turn out.
Right.
Well, I mean, we could have been there too, and it could have ended up with the exact same outcome, or worse. Who knows?
Yeah, he had like bad warlock energy, and I don't make
Yeah.
deals with bad warlocks. Fuck that. Only the good
There
ones,
is
right,
actually
Brad?
something I did forget, so give me 1 second. And you actually did the correct thing, Ica, so I do need to reward you for that.
Random passerby. Ah, this is a lovely day. Maybe
One
I'll
of
go for a
Caspian's
walk.
limbs, an
Suddenly
old,
all hell
withered
breaks
piece of
Can we just like take it? Because obviously he's not going to use it anymore.
You notice he has the most voluptuous ass known to man.
That's it.
That's not natural.
That's the source of his power.
That's
No wonder he's called Caspian. No.
He's dead.
Well, you get. I mean, to be fair, I mean, I hope it felt okay. Like you gave him
No.
recourse to be able. So if it was that, or you know, you can't have it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Just
Okay.
really proves he was a coward. He didn't want to fight me. He's like, nah, I'm just gonna game end here. Bye.
I mean, he was basically level 8. So he
Oh,
was.
I would have killed him on
yeah,
sight
you.
then.
Yeah, you would have fucked him up. So,
Yeah, the way you smoked the guards, I was surprised. Like they
Yeah.
went down so quick. I was like,
I
wait
know
a
that. Well,
minute,
they're
something's
just
weird here.
guards. So you know,
Yeah.
the pathetic guards. You know. Sorry to any guards in chat.
I feel bad making fun of him, but I just wanted to scare the shit out of him.
Nah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that lightning cloak is a beast of a spell.
No kidding. It's great crowd control.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't touch me.
I have to admit, I'm surprised me and me and Kista managed to go through the entire of the other bit just completely stealthed.
Oh
You
yeah,
did
we
so well with that. Like genuinely,
Yeah.
like
Go us.
I had so many things I had to fucking plan, and both sides started with like basically perfection. So-
Oh,
Man.
yeah, I'm still trying to find.
welcome.
I'm trying to find something.
Yeah, I knew getting that silent spell was gonna come in handy at some point.
I'm just really relieved that your guys was like quick and painless. Just like, you got the sister. They're safe. They're elsewhere. They're fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't even think about going into that big room on the side, which, to be fair, if I didn't see there was, like, gurneys with bodies on them on the map, I would be like, maybe we should try and get in here.
System says.
Hey,
Lion
thank you for the
Bedman has
raid.
rated the channel for 7 years.
Hey.
We're just
Hey!
ending.
Look at that. Lion
Sorry,
Bedman rated the
lying.
channel with a whopping 7 viewers. Welcome, welcome.
To be fair,
everyone.
this is lying in
Prepare
bed.
yourselves
That's
for
what
a
we'll be
wild
doing
and wacky
soon.
time
Lying
with
in
little
bed.
Omi. Pip,
That's very
let's
true.
make this
True,
raid the
true.
talk of the town.
Okay, so I can't remember exactly which one it was, so I'm gonna have to look that up and report it to you afterwards. But in line with exactly what Thrask had, upon his person, when you investigated him, so well done for that. Inside of his cloak, you noticed a compartment inside of his cloak. And as you do, you pull it out. You pull it apart, and you can feel something with inside of it. And as you pull it out, you find a weapon.
Oh,
Gosh,
it's the thing.
it's a thing!
So it will be a alongside what the staff of Zershisk or the staff of Magi that Krask has, you now have access to the legendary weapon of Seren.
Let's go.
Now
Yeah.
I gotta look into that and see if there is a protect the entire city spell on there.
Just big undo button the magic spell. Yes.
I love
I'm
how-
sure it's in there.
I love how my brain went the opposite. Oh, cool, we got it. Let's go.
I mean, that's what we
They
were
can
here
figure
for.
this out. Poof.
Yeah, it's not my fault. So we'll just-
I cast spell of nuh-uh. and be saved.
Well, I mean, it is Saren, so it's probably take backsies. It's all like, gotta click that take backsies button.
Yeah, I don't quote me on it, but I feel like it was called the Vorpal sword, but don't quote me
That
on that.
sounds right,
Vorpal
because that is a
blade,
very
something like that.
water-themed sword.
Yeah, it might not be, but don't quote me on that. But it's a sword that you gain +3 to attack and damage rolls made with this weapon, and it ignores resistances to slashing damage. When you attack a creature that has at least one head with this weapon and roll a 20 on the attack roll, you instantly cut off their head.
Yeah, you're correct. That's the Vorpal sword.
That's a
Yeah.
legendary blade.
The creature dies if it can't survive with at least one head. A creature is immune to this effect if it is immune to slashing damage and doesn't have or need a head, has legendary actions, or the GM decides the creature is too big, blah, 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 blah.
Guess who's fighting a Hydra next time?
Yay!
But yeah, I don't remember exactly if that's the one I picked, so I'll have to let you know.
All right.
It's funny because like I don't think all we have to do is just make the image of sword blue, because in the picture it's red.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
mm-mm.
Well, I mean, like I said, like Kessens is like the staff of Jursisk, but realistically, it's the staff of the Magi. So
Yeah.
yeah, I wanted to get I wanted to get you all one special thing. So
Oh. Shit. I gotta not fuck up then.
Pressure's on, buddy.
Oh, I wonder what yours will be.
I'm curious now. I'm like, I want the treasures.
The truth is, we haven't gone there yet, so I don't know.
It's probably just one, like a new eye patch.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let
That
me
allows
look.
you to see.
Let me have a look at what legendary items there actually are. Is there a fucking eye patch?
I'm pretty sure there is a magic eye.
Legendary eye.
You
See,
get
I
your eye
heard
back.
eye. Oh, wow.
Yes.
A legendary
God
eye. You have perception checks of +40.
Fucking excuse me.
I see everything.
Oh my god.
Wait, no, perfect. I just looked it up. Apparatus of the crab. Perfect.
Apparatus.
The item appears to be a large sealed iron barrel weighing 500 pounds. The barrel has a hidden catch, which can be found with succeeding a DC 20 investigation check. Releasing the catch unlocks a hatch at one end of the barrel, allowing 2 medium or small creatures to crawl inside. Oh my god, there's a lot written here. Holy shit.
Is it? Oh my god, it's a mecha! I'm looking at it right now. She was like, I don't need the ball and chain anymore. I have a crab!
Oh my god, there's so many cool legendary items.
It's not fair.
The deck of many things. What the fuck? Sorry, the deck of many things, the deck of many more things, and the deck of several things.
Wow.
Yeah, they recently put out a new expansion book called The Book of Many Things that apparently has more things related to the deck of many things.
Many, many things.
Yeah.
Wow, Gary Gygax, please calm down your creativity over there.
The book of many, many, many lots of things.
So Gary, what's your next level weapon for this thing? Okay, it's the sword of many, many, many slashes. Gary, we've been over this.
Yeah, it was either that or for you, or it was the luck blade. I can't remember which one. Like, I'll have to look them up and see which one is like more suited, or I'll create one.
Alright.
What the fuck? The platinum scarf. Interesting.
Is that?
Legendary items are weird, man. The sword of additional stab.
Wow. What does it do? It
Oh my
stabs
gosh.
again.
The luck. If it's the luck blade, you actually can cast the wish spell from it.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Oh. Oh, I don't know.
There's a great sword called the Snicker Snack.
The Snicker snack.
Oh, that's the Jabberwocky poem. Snicker snack. Off goes the dragon's head.
Oh.
Anyway,
I
all right.
wanna see
Anyway, so the next session will be on the 25th of this month. Is everyone okay with that? As far as they're aware?
Yeah.
If I believe I'm good.
All right, fantastic. In that case, we shall see you all on the 25th. I have 2 weeks of a lot of planning.
Anxiety.
Yay!
All right, I'll catch you guys next time. Have a good one, guys.
Yay.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.